The Wildcat Sports Club CNY Brewfest is coming up January 31st and February 1st at the New York State Fairgrounds. Taste your way through unlimited samples from more than 100 breweries. Now featuring hard ciders, seltzers, craft cocktails, and mocktails too. Grab your tickets now at cnybrewfest.com.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this special report.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? Think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Oh, I'm on the way over here. But pretty soon I'll be on the way over here. I don't know. Yeah. Here we are. Hello. Hello. La, la, la. Wednesday. There we go. I know the days. I know what day it is. It's game day. In and around the Syracuse area. Hello, the Sports Show with Cody Mack. That's what's on right now. I got some Syracuse stuff for you. I got a little. I got some stuff that I stole from the other people around here. Q Sports Talk. On ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. Hello. 315-437. 7644. My arms are so little like a T-Rex. God, laptop's not that far away, buddy. All right. We're here hanging out on a Wednesday, like I said, game day, which means anything and everything you want to talk about as we broadcast live from the Harding Bizzotti studio, we can talk about. All you have to do is call that weird set of numbers that I mentioned before, where at first thought, it's a very random set of numbers, but when you dial it, it is actually our phone number. So again, 315-437-7644. If you want to talk anything, Cuse, we can today, as it is game day here in Syracuse, Clemson. 7 o'clock tonight, right? Is that what I got? 7 o'clock tonight on the ACC network. Clemson getting... I didn't even look at this. I know for whatever stupid reason we can't bet on New York college teams, but 14.5? Yeesh. Yeesh. So we'll talk some of that a little bit here, some college hoops. Also, other college hoops going on that we'll talk about. Hold on. This keyboard, you can flip these up here. That way it's not... Hold on. OCD Cody's got to do something. OCD, ADD Cody. There we go. You know how old school keyboards, kids, you don't realize this, but computers have keyboards. It's not just your fancy touchscreens. And you could raise this up so it's better for your wrists. Just saying. Sorry. All right. What? Oh, I'm on right now. I'm on QSportsTalk.com right now. That is Twitch, where you can see me and chat with all of our Q Sports friends. Let me just swing this on over here. Who's in there? Matt from Auburn, Mickey, my mom, Showgirl Fuzz, Stickers, Super Cat, Tucci, T Murph, West Monroe. We've got a plethora of people, and that doesn't even tell me everybody that's in there. So I'm pretty happy that, and back over here. There we go. You guys are over there at QSportsTalk.com. Like I said, on a game day Wednesday, we'll also go through some more NFL playoff results, as I didn't get to do that. And if I put in the effort to find the clips, we're going to talk about it. I don't care. I probably won't do the highlights because you probably have seen the playoff game day highlights, so we might not do that. So, also, I'm going to get that off there. Also, some Monday Night Raw Netflix review on a Wednesday, because remember, everything is pushed back a day because I wasn't here on Monday. So we will also talk a little bit about Monday Night Raw as we get closer and closer to the Royal Rumble, the best wrestling event of all time. I don't care if you don't even really like wrestling. You like the Royal Rumble. And we're getting closer to that, so we'll just talk a little bit about wrestling today on the Sports Show. With Cody Mack, here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. Oh, I swallowed an ice cube. Oh. That's not exactly how I expected that to go today. Swallowing an ice cube. Goodness gracious. All right, here we are. Hello. What's up, Q Sports Talk? Cat from Liverpool. How you doing, Troll Fuzz? Hello, Stickers. Hello. Let's see here. Just, quick. Before we get into Syracuse basketball stuff, I have some post-game stuff from Coach Autry from the last game I'd like to play today to see if maybe some of them will line up with, what he thinks about today's thoughts. I've also got some Eton stuff from him joining Orange Nation and Gomez this week, and a little Eton and Devo action, because that's a new show that started right here on ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1 with Eton and Devo. So we'll just have a little clip from that as we talk Syracuse basketball. But just real quick, I saw this list earlier today. I was reading through what ESPN claimed to be the 100 best players for the college football season. And so I'm going through the list, and I'm seeing some big names on there. I'm seeing Texas Quinn Ewers, other all-star quarterbacks, if you will, big names. And I'm going through 100. I'm going, oh, okay, not on there, the guy that I thought. Okay, nope. Still no. Nope. 90. Another. Nope. 80s. Nothing. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. 70s. Nothing. The 100 best players of the college football season. Nobody in the 70s. Nobody in the 60s. Nobody in the 50s. 50 best players college football. A certain someone is not on there. In the 40s. A certain someone is not on the 100 best college football players of the past year. And no, Kyle McCord is on none of those segments because Kyle McCord is in the 30s. What? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, man. Kyle McCord, the ESPN's number 37th best college football player this year. That's pretty impressive. You know the stats, but one of the guys wrote, perhaps no one took advantage of the transfer portal or his move more than Kyle McCord last season. Left Ohio State for Syracuse and had the best season of his college career. In the Orange's offense, McCord was able to not just throw the ball a lot, 592 pass attempts with an exclamation point. He was also able to show off his efficiency and arm talent. He threw for nearly 5,000 yards on his way to leading Syracuse to a 10-win season. You damn right. Now he's gone. No, I'm just kidding. No. But I thought that was pretty cool, man. Syracuse guy getting all the way up to number 37. Pretty impressive. All right. Now, on to college basketball. Syracuse Orange, where things are not exactly as exciting for the Orange this season as they are for the football team. And they did have an unreal win against Notre Dame this past Saturday. Absolutely crazy. I am not going to lie. I gave up. I'm not ashamed to say it. I like to root for you guys, but I'm not a diehard fan like you guys, so I have a little bit of an excuse. But I gave up on the team at halftime. I went, nope, not wasting my time. And goodness gracious, did I feel like they felt that reverberations around the dome as Syracuse that destroyed Notre Dame. Coach Autry talking about that in particular thing right here after the game.
I want to start off really thanking the community and the fans that came out today. They showed up, they were loud, they made a difference, and I can't thank them enough. Our guys can't thank them enough, and they just appreciate all the guys that just came out tonight, this afternoon, and stayed with us, cheered us back, and, we need that. That's what that's what makes this place special, all right? And the consistency and the commitment to no matter what, they came and showed out, and I just appreciate that so much, In the game, I just thought, we showed a lot of heart.
Yeah, you did show a lot of heart, and that's how you do that. You thank the fans that showed out, that support you, as opposed to the, wasn't really sure how I was going to tackle this, but as opposed to the J.J. Starling comment about if you booed, don't come to the next game. That's not the way to go about that, JJ. That's not exactly the way to get the fans back on your side, is to say, if you booed, don't come to the next games, because I hate to spoil this for you, bud. No. You need us there. That fancy car you're driving around, that ain't on your dime. The money you get, because you're a professional now. So, no, the fans kind of have a real big say on how things go. So maybe we trash them just a little bit less, just a little bit, just show up for interviews when you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying, JJ? I don't know. I wouldn't exactly trash the fans. That you can't really anymore when they don't want to show up. They don't have to. If they get a little fed up at a lot of fans paying the NIL, you can go on the website. I'm not saying anything out of turn. Everyone knows all the things I'm saying, but just I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Just kind of thank them, move on, be the bigger man, because literally that is going to get you less people. I don't know. I'm sure that was his intention, saying that, don't come if you booed, but. Nah, brah. Nah, you want them there. That's not going to get you more people to show up. But I digress. It is what it is. Again, if you have comments, 315-437-7644. I don't mind. I'm just saying, just, be careful what you wish for sometimes. After the game, Autry saying, the last game, Autry saying the team talked about making good choices, and that's something that all of our parents tell us every morning before we leave the house, I feel like.
It was really before the game, we talked about choices. Everyone has choices when you wake up in the morning. We talked about, you can choose to defend, you can choose to get the 50-50 balls, you can choose to make that extra run, that extra rotation, all right? And we all took a moment of silence and thought about that, and then when we came in the second half, they battled back. You guys made the decision to start doing those things probably 10 minutes into the first half. We got to continue those going into the second half.
Yep, and again, the same things for this game kind of go for the Clemson game. They're going to have to shoot threes. They're going to have to get to the lane. They're going to have to make their easy layups. They're going to have to play defense, use their size where they can, because, again, this Clemson team, these guys are good. They're Chase Hunter, almost 18 points a game. Another guard, and Zachary, almost 11. Every guy on here, you get 17, 13, 10, 9, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2. They've got guys to score, so you got to use some size to maybe get in there and knock them around a little bit as Syracuse and Clemson go at it tonight. ACC Network, 7 o'clock. Clemson again, 14.5. I don't know about that. Donnie Freeman, little update from the coach last time out. Don't know about tonight. Not sure. If maybe you got some insider info, feel free to call and let me know. I would love that.
Really more about the healing process.
All right, that was my bad.
Really more about the healing process and seeing where he's at, looking at it and seeing and kind of taking another look at it and see what's going on and making a decision from there. It'll be his decision, his call, him and his family, his camp. He's still doing stuff. He's still, doing some stuff, some non-weight bearing stuff and stuff like that, just kind of walking and, slow stuff, nothing, too rigorous right now.
Speaking of nothing right now, as you guys know, I like to go on some other websites and see if I can dig anything up to get some bulletin board material for the Cuse, other teams' websites and such. I can't really find much. The opposing coach says that they are a team finding their footing, good team speed. He says, obviously, a completely different team with JJ. I think he's an all-conference type player. They've won 3 out of 4 and got great bench play. They can play big, obviously, with Lemkin and the freshman big kid who they kind of went too late against Notre Dame. They were shooting with Chris Bell. They can do a lot of different things. They can score in the low post. So, that's I can't. Let me see. Anything else? Trying to find if I can see anything where you'd be like, you son of a bitch. Nope, no sons of bitches here. Again, Donnie Freeman still out with the injury with that foot. I thought it was a back, but I appreciate Q Sports Talk letting me know that I'm an idiot, not his back, you stupid idiot. So we'll see tonight. I doubt he plays. I have no idea, but I got a feeling he's not gonna play. How's about this? What do you think we take a little break, ski, come back, and do a little more Syracuse Orange talk? As I've got some quotes from Eton, a little quote from Alan Griffin. What do you think? Still a little bit more? Want to come on back on the Sports Show with Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. Oh, God. Yeah, I might as well keep going with this. Do it the whole first half. Might not even have to do the Monday Night Raw stuff, I guess. Nope, we're good. Knocking stuff over. Hello, Q Sports Talk. Bones. There he is. You don't even want to know where I put that. Sorry. More than. Why are there so many commercials? Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe not. Some. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dow. Oh, I have questions. No, it really could. Right? Philly, why would you want to root for them to not? I mean, you got to at least, even if you're lying to yourself. As a Cowboys fan, you don't think I don't lie to myself? Even if you're going to lie to yourself and be like, no, Syracuse, I know they're going to lose every game. But why would you not go into this? All of them being like, yeah, but until they win this one and turn it around and win every game. Because how fun is it as a fan to be like, Clemson lost, Pitt lost, Stanford probably lost, Cal probably lost, Duke lost, Boston College maybe win, Miami probably lost, North Carolina lost, Pitt lost, NC State lost, Virginia Tech lost, SMU lost, Virginia lost. That ain't fun. Accurate? I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I don't know. Right? Why would you not just turn it around? Everyone loses. Everybody. All you. Everybody get out. Except for the car broken down in our parking lot. That can just stay forever, apparently. Oh, that was. The Mavs. Derek Likely the second. Going to miss 3 months. Yikes. Jared Vanderbilt's going to. Okay. NBA news. Right? They're not a juggernaut. Exactly, Philly. They're not a juggernaut. Plus, I don't want to root for Clemson. Clemson sucks. I hate Clemson. Their football coach is freaking Dabo Sweeney. I ain't rooting for anything associated with that numb nuts. Frick ass.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
We're back. Hello. What are you doing over there? Get over here. Get over here. What are you doing, huh? Just get back to work. Headed back. Couple hours left. Hanging out with me. Well, hi there. Welcome back to work. Did you have a good late lunch? I missed you so much. ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. We're here thanks to dvoffers.com, powered by Drivers Village in Cicero. Phone number is you want to talk. You want to talk to me. I know you do. 315-437-7644. If you need to chat about anything on a game day up in the Dome area. Because it's not in the Dome. So everyone around the Dome will feel the game day experience as you prepare. But it's not up in the Dome. It's down in a nice warm area in Clemson. Wherever the hell that is. Was it Carolinas? I don't know. Who cares? Go to Clemson. Pfft. Guess what? They got snow too today. So sucks for you guys down there. You fricks from Clemson. If anyone's listening from down there, bite me. I don't know. I can't say worse swears. Jerks. Got him. All right. Speaking of got him, make sure you get them. This is the Wildcat Sports Pub CNY Brewfest tickets available right now at cnybrewfest.com. If you guys sell this out and buy them, I can stop talking about it. What about that? Deal? So you guys go over there and do that, and then join us at the Horticulture Building, January 31st. That's a Friday night. It's like the VIP pre-party. Yeah. But the real big fat-ass party is the next day, all day Saturday, as we hang out again over at the State Fair's wonderful Horticulture Building. Over 150 beers, so that could mean like 151 beers under one roof. And they've got that hard cider and seltzer row, which is what I kind of like. I like me a nice hard cider. Good. It's made from apples, and we like apples. There's also going to be a ton of stuff, guys. We've been talking about it an ass ton. There's so many other vendors, spice rub vendors, and people selling flavored Tato chips, and me selling cotton candy, because why wouldn't I have a cotton candy business? Because, of course, I do. Like I said, why wouldn't I? But all that, again, like I said, cnybrewfest.com, presented by Sweetgrass. Hopefully tonight, it'll be sweet and cause for celebration as we talk just a little more about the Syracuse-Clemson game. 9-9 Qs, 3-4 in the conference. Headed on down to somewhere in the Carolinas, wherever the hell Clemson is. They're the Clemson Tigers. I can tell you this. They're sure as hell not a tiger wherever they are. The Tigers are not native to Clemson, but okay. 15-4 in the year, 1 loss in the conference, 7 o'clock. ACC Network. I need a sip of my beverage. Yep, again, sorry. That's tonight. Let's see. What's the over-under? I guess it doesn't matter again because it's ridiculous. We're not allowed to bet on this in New York. Wow, by ESPN's matchup predictor, 89% people say Clemson. Well, guess what? They're about to be real sad out there. Going into this game, you've got some words again from Eton coming up and Coach Griff, but Coach Autry saying about them the Syracuse Orange needing to shoot threes to win this game, or the Notre Dame game. And again, does it carry over into this game? ESPN Radio 97.7 100.1 fans and Q Sports Talk. Don't forget about you guys. Does it carry over to this game? Do they need threes?
We have to shoot threes. That's just the bottom line. We have to shoot them. A couple of them were not the shots that we want, but we got some off of, guys curling in, them shifting over, driving and kicking, so to speak, but just off the curls. We got some good ones. We got some good ones in the double team. They kicked it out, rotated it. I thought those were all good shots, and we have to take them. We can't take 12 or 13 shots and expect to win in this conference. You shoot too many threes. People shoot threes, and, again, we shot 24 and we made 8. Just imagine if we didn't shoot those, we'd probably make 4.
See? Or imagine if you shot all those and you didn't miss, what's that, like well over half of them? So, that's another way to look at it. Now moving on to Eton. As again, Eton and Devo on is it Mondays like 11:30 here on ESPN Radio and then Q Sports Talk. That's super cool to have Devo and Eton doing something. What do we got? Go ahead. I want to see. I like when the producers show me stuff because maybe we have breaking things. Oh, what do we got? What's that? I don't know what that is. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. start time now. Whoa! Full hour. Well, excuse me. I didn't realize that. Eton and Devo now 1 full hour on Mondays giving you all the things that you need for Syracuse coverage. Like this. Eton talking about Kyle Cuff.
And I got to give props to Kyle Cuff.
This is just Eton, though, not Devo.
I am a big fan of his. And honestly, I don't know if they win this game without him in particular. His defense on Burton and, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Burton almost outscored our whole team by himself in that first half.
I think he did. I think you're right.
Yeah. But, after halftime, he, was able to hold him to, 6 points or something like that. He really did a great job. And the thing that I like about Kyle Cuff is that whenever coach calls his number, he steps up. Early in the year, if you remember, there's games he was playing inconsistent minutes. Sometimes he would play, sometimes he wouldn't. Sometimes he would barely play. But it seems like every single time his number is called, he does his assignment and impacts the game in a major.
Yeah. Oh, so we'll cut that off. Major way. Again, Kyle Cuff, yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that the guy that was recruited and went to Kansas is a baller. We forget sometimes, I think, that if Kansas is interested in you, whether or not it pans out, it still means that you got some potential. And then Eton making the rounds this week and then stopping into Orange Nation.
But you have to be able to build on the things that worked in the last game. The only thing that I have an issue, and I said it already, I don't know if we're going to, and I'd like to throw it to y'all. What do you think this lineup should be, especially in the backcourt? Which is the best lineup to have JJ really be successful, because we need him to be successful. We don't need him to have a game where he ends up scoring 4 points a game and not that many attempts. I don't know how many attempts he had against Louisville, but he stopped shooting. We don't need that. We need him to score at a high volume. So what would be the best? And I want to ask y'all, what would be the best type of a lineup against a team like Clemson to really be able to bring that out of him?
Interesting. So hopefully you guys follow through on what he said, because you better be listening to what Eton says, or else there'll be hell to pay. Yeah, what lineup does work tonight? That's something else. You can make some nice adjustments. If something ain't working, you can switch on over tonight against Clemson. But now Eton and Devo talking about the game. Yeah, tonight, again, Clemson, SU, 7 o'clock, ACC Network. And then again, 11 a.m., now on Mondays for a whole hour. Eton and Devo give you all of the breakdowns you need about shooty hoops.
Driving, get some dunks, aggressive, all that stuff, punching them in the mouth in the beginning. That's how I think basketball should be played. 100% I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? But if you're just going to I just don't want us to fall too far into just relying too much on three-point shooting if that's not our strength.
Yeah, and it's not. They're one of the worst three-point shooting teams percentage-wise in the ACC, right? So it's not one of our strengths. My thing is, if you're missing it, All right, yeah, you want to try to attempt 1-2 dribble, but if you're wide open, even if you miss 2 or 3 in a row, I'm shooting the ball. If Chopper Moore, if I miss 2 or 3 shots, but that fourth one coming to me and I'm wide open, I'm not hesitant. I'm shooting the ball.
Yeah, right. See, I like that shooter's mentality. Hey, Cody Mack, where did you find all these clips that are so amazing and interesting? Right over on our Q Sports Talk Twitch channel. There's videos and highlights and such right there. Right? Pretty interesting. All that and more. Tonight again, 7 o'clock, Syracuse, Clemson, ACC Network. There's other college basketball games on as well. We'll talk about some of those when we come back and some more NFL things, including NFL breaking news. When we come back, Sports Show, Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. Oh, Jordan, you did this nice. Damn right. Ace, we're good after this morning's ridiculousness. We're all good. Nothing crazy happened. I didn't get talked to. Oh, man. Crazy, though. Damn, Malloy. That's crazy, bro. Right, Barry? This Twitch channel I speak of, it sounds pretty good. Malloy, that is insane, man. You get a gift bag today from my little brother. Ryan, who's your little brother? Does he deal with such things that have to do with tokables, perhaps? Is that your brother? That'd be pretty interesting, Ryan. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you know what we're talking about, for myself, to try on Cocoa Puffs tomorrow, I took the black maple pre-rolls and the baggie of things. So I'll be trying that tomorrow. That's cool, man. I really like that stuff. I like the story. I like how it's grown. I like all that stuff. That's neat. I've yet to hear, I like when people are concerned about how it's grown and all that stuff. You know, whatever it is we're talking about. You can talk about it on Twitch. Twitch is fine. They don't care. But damn, Malloy. Not to jump right back, but Malloy, we call you Saint Malloy, bro. Where is it? Where's my Saint Malloy badge? Oh. Wait, what is this then? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, yeah. He needs an eye transplant. Get out of town. Minimum wage went up. Oh.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Hey, we are. We're back on the Sports Show. Cody Mack, that's my name. ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1 Game Day in the Cuse. Much more Syracuse game day coverage coming up, like a half hour. 315 with Brian Higgins. He is up in a little while. He'll get you all the things that we need for Syracuse coverage. Heading up to Clemson, or headed down to Clemson. Tonight, 7 o'clock, ACC Network. Many Clemson fans in and around the area. Giving you the middle finger right now. You couldn't see it. Unless you're over at QSportsTalk.com, in which case, hi, thank you for joining us. That's where you can see all of our beautiful faces. Don't forget, again, we'll just keep talking about Wildcat Sports Pub, CNY Brewfest, until you get all of the tickets, and then they're sold out, and then we're done. 2 sessions on Saturday. You pick which one you want, then you get the tickets. Boom. Very simple. Very easy. CNYBrewfest.com is the website. Presented by Sweetgrass. I have a Sweetgrass tattoo. I do. I actually do. I'm not even joking around about that. I also wouldn't joke about this. What is this? Is this breaking news for you hopeless, sad Jet fans? I say that as a Cowboys fan. Aaron Glenn out in Detroit. That's it. Aaron Glenn of the Detroit Lions. He is going to head on up to New York City and be the new head coach of the Jets. I think he was their first round draft pick in 94, I want to say. But either way, he started there. And then he managed to be I think he was like a scout or something. And now he's going to be the head coach of the Jets. So Jet fans, get ready for everyone to be like, everyone very disappointed in the start. The promising Aaron Glenn, formerly of the very, very well-coached Lions team, now stumbles out to an 0-3 start for the New York Jets. Right, tell me that's not what's going to be happening. But, yep, that's it. So the Jets finally get their choice of coaches. Aaron Glenn to the New York Jets. Going to New York City.
We have some breaking news out of the NFL. The New York Jets have officially hired Aaron Glenn as their next head coach to be the leader of Men at One Jets drive over there in New Jersey. Obviously, Aaron Glenn played, coached, understands that building over there, and what he's been able to do with Detroit with injuries to every starter, basically, while still remaining the defense coordinator of a team that would end up being the number 1 seed in the NFC before losing a devastator to the Washington Commanders, is now a head coach in the NFL. You know, the last couple of years, his name has been floated in a lot of different jobs. I think last coaching cycle, if he would have won all in, he probably could have got a head coaching job with how great he has done and the turnaround that has happened up there in Detroit. Now, he seemingly has found the job that he wants, going back into New York, New Jersey area to lead the Jets to potential prominence. I'll start with you, Jage. What do you think about Aaron Glenn getting the head coaching job with the Jets? And this was kind of an unkept secret for the last 4 days, seemingly. Everybody knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, I like it. I think every single person you talk to talks about how prepared and how ready he is to be a head coach, how they think he's going to have great success. I think the fact that he was a first-round pick for the Jets, that he was a scout for the Jets, I think somebody being in that organization before, not necessarily from the success of it, but from caring about it, from having a passion about it, from not just being an outsider who's never had any connection before. He's going to want to do something great with that. He's going to want to change the fortunes. He's going to want to be the one to take it to that next level. Now, obviously, you've got to figure out some things there. You've got the quarterback situation. You've got that future. But you win in New York, you can basically write your own ticket in that city. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see.
I mean, yeah, I get it. But I'm pretty sure Rex Ryan and Robert Saleh and all those guys, they didn't go into the job being like, thank God the Jets hired me. I cannot wait to suck ass. Obviously, they want to lead these guys to prominence. Robert Saleh didn't go to the Jets going, I can't wait to be 500 at least. Well, no. And again, and also a lot with coaching has to do with the players. And the Jets, at the very least, other than hopefully, my God, hope to God, Aaron Rodgers is moving on. They really just kind of got to mess around with the quarterback. They've still got some wide receiver pieces. They've got a decent running game. They've got a really good defense. So, I mean, that's just a move that the Jets, I feel like, they knew they were going to make. And then they kind of had to make it, especially after hours after said Detroit Lions, where Aaron Glenn came from, after they lost, the Lions first lost this guy before Aaron Glenn to the Bears. Ben Johnson out as well in Detroit, going to coach Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. This happened like 20 minutes after the Lions lost on Saturday night.
Adam Schefter, the Bears have made a head coaching decision. What do we know?
Yeah, Laura, the Chicago Bears are hiring Ben Johnson as their offensive coordinator, despite the fact that many people thought that Ben Johnson would wind up in Las Vegas. Chicago lands the plane. They get the offensive coordinator from in the division, from the Detroit Lions. He's going to be hired as the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. The Bears have been reaching out to other candidates to let them know they are getting the guy to grow with Caleb Williams to move forward. There is the news from earlier today. Ben Johnson's going to be the head coach. He had interest from the Raiders. He had interest from the Jaguars. But he's obviously going to be going to Chicago, which put on a full court press, which wanted him in the worst way, which recognized the commodity that they had in Caleb Williams to move forward. And they are now moving forward with Ben Johnson as the next head coach. As soon as the Lions lost on Saturday night, we knew the hiring cycle would be accelerated. And it, in fact, has been, with Ben Johnson now agreeing to become the new head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Woo! So what do we leave now? What does that leave us? Hold on. Did I print that? I think I tried to print it. Okay, yeah. So that leaves us what? The Saints, the Jags, Raiders, and the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? I don't know what they're doing. If you go on their website, they've interviewed Leslie Frazier on the onlines. They've interviewed Brian Schottenheimer already on staff, Kellen Moore on the internets. I don't really know what the Cowboys are doing, but yeah, those are the jobs left. I don't know how really I would rank those as Saints, Jags, Raiders, Dallas. I think honestly, not as a homer, but not as a Paulie level homer, but I would say the Dallas job is the best because it's the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys suck. They're still the most valuable sports franchise out there, and that is a job you want to have because just like they said about Aaron Glenn, and you want to lead the Jets back to prominence, and that's a big deal. Whoever can get the Cowboys past one game in the playoffs is going to be the savior of that state. So I'd imagine that job is right up there. And then I personally like the Jags, as I don't really hate Trevor Lawrence as much as other people do. And I think they have a nice core around it with Brian Thomas, the wide receiver. They have a couple other wide receivers, some running backs, defensive pieces, and they could end up with Travis Hunter. You get an offense that has... Kyle McCord's chips fell. We're talking about the draft, and all of a sudden, Kyle McCord chips fall off the back there. Sorry, Kyle. Kyle, I think you go to the Vikings. I don't know. Does that help? But yeah, the Jags got a lot of pieces around it, and I think when you pair up maybe a Travis Hunter on that team, woo! And then I go Saints. No, Raiders. I go Raiders. It's got Tom Brady doing the hiring process. I'll have to put the Raiders up there. Although I say that, and the Raiders, Tom Brady wanted Ben Johnson. So he doesn't get everything he wants now, does he, Mr. Tomas? And then the Saints, because that team, I mean, historically, usually they have a decent team the last, 20 years after Drew Brees got there and whatnot, and the crowd's good, fun stadium. But, right, I don't know what you've got to look forward to as the Saints coach, man. Whoo! So, there's some NFL coaching news. What you have to look forward to is we're coming on back and talking some more college shooty hoops on the sports show. I'm going to say this all in one breath. Cody Mack, ESPN Radio, 97.7, 100.1. Woo! Oh, some things are unnecessary and just for me, but that's okay.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Oh, I didn't even see DJ. How long are you on hold? My bad, bro. I didn't even notice. I'm a jerk. Can save all this stuff again. My God. I prepare quite a lot of stuff and then never really. Although the Kyle Chip story, I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, Malloy, I can see Jerry Jones just being like, Kellen Moore, you know what I like, you know my team, you know Dak. And then all of a sudden, we're stuck with Kellen Moore. I think he needs the attention on him, so he needs to hire Dion, but at this point, I don't know if he does it. I don't know if he does it. Oh, I did all that Monday Night Raw prep, and I didn't even get to talk to you guys about it. No, I agree. I think hiring Dion would be the best for him. As far as people, eyes on the team and all that crap. All that crap! Oh, my name's Dylan. Oh, I walk by the door. Oh. No, Matt, Royal Rumble is because the 25th next weekend. Because it's the same Saturday as Brewfest. What is in my eyeball? Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer. That one's confusing to me, man. Jerry Jones, I'm a CEO, GM, a head coach, head of concessions, and a controlling ruler of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Jerry Jones.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Here we are. Hello. How you guys doing? Sports Show, Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. Get ready to hang with Brian Higgins. The 3 and 5 with Brian Higgins is just several minutes away, where you get all of your Syracuse lead up, and I'm sure he'll probably be leading you up to the game as well, and then talking to you after the game, I would imagine. So make sure you're hanging out right here for that on Q Sports Talk and QSportsTalk.com. Thank you guys for hanging out on Twitch. I've kept this guy waiting long enough. I'm sure he would never disparage the likes of Mr. Bret Hart. DJ Cicero, what's up, bro?
Hey, I really think Robert Saleh should go to the States. And seems how you want to make that comment about the Cowboys sucking. Why wouldn't they have a sucky person as a coach? Bring Bret Hart in, because he sucks too.
Oh, my God, that's it. Hang it up. Hang it up. Dropping the call. Oh, the call dropped. I love it. DJ's my favorite. That's hilarious. No, Robert Saleh of the Saints makes sense. I think he's a good coach. I think he kind of got a little bit of a bad rap there with the Jets. But yeah, we've been hanging out over on Q Sports Talk during the off time. What is that? The commercials, as you kids will call them. Chatting about head coach and stuff. And I think we're all in agreement that for the Dallas Cowboys, head coach Jerry Jones, CEO, GM, head of concessions, ruler and leader of the Dallas Cowboys, parking lot attendant, bathroom attendant, janitor, let's see here, security officer, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, lead running back of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry, new starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, Jerry Jones. No, that makes sense? I know. And none of that makes sense to me either. Last night, you had yourself some fun NCAA shooty hoops going on as one of the teams that I think is probably going to end up pretty far in the NCAA tournament. Iowa State here destroying Central Florida, 108-83 shooty hoops of the college style. 108 points, 54 points in each half. That's pretty impressive, I think, for Iowa State, as they now move to 16-2. That is all of the impressive. Alabama, another team I think is probably going to go pretty far here. They took down a Vanderbilt team that's been pretty good this year, 103-87. And then in a battle of ranked teams, both in the top 15, Tennessee and Mississippi State went at it last night, and you had Tennessee winning 68-56. Marquette over Seton Hall. Ohio State over number 11 Purdue. Number 15 Oregon getting a win. And then my UCLA Bruins snapping a slide here, getting the win over number 18 ranked Wisconsin, 85-83. You also had UConn in action, where Dan Hurley, after got all sorts of riled up and said that, just quit looking at me. Oh, why is everyone looking at me? Well, Dan, because you're the loudest guy on TV. And UConn wins against Butler, 80-78. Pretty close game. Texas getting the upset over number 22 Missouri, 61-53. And then you guys had a game against Louisville not too long ago, right, Syracuse? Well, they win again. Now they're in the top 25 as, let me start that and then do this. There we go. Louisville wins 98-73. No teams in the top 25 getting in 69. That's a bunch of garbage if I've ever seen it. Tonight's matchups, including the one you obviously are most interested in, is number 7, Houston. They will be in action at 6 o'clock tonight. What? That's cool. Get home and watch some early college hoops. Number 5, Florida taking on South Carolina. Number 12, Kansas taking on TCU. And number 20, St. John's also in action. And then a battle of teams in the top 25. Texas A&M, number 13, taking on number 16th ranked Ole Miss. But you guys, who cares? You want Clemson, Syracuse stuff, right? That is most important. 7 o'clock, ACC Network, and then all over the airwaves that Brian Higgins will inform you of in just several minutes as you're about to get all of your Syracuse coverage on the 315 with Brian Higgins. I will be back in the tomorrow times to discuss, some NFL playoffs because we only got, 3 games left? Oh, my God. And to discuss what happened tonight for Syracuse and Clemson. All right, see you guys tomorrow. It's a sports show with Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. Love you.